What was the name of that save game we was on anyway? Was it just Zork 3? Okay, I guess it was. So here we go, frotz. Oops, get in. Frotz. Zork 3 dot z3. And restore. Look. What the heck? Oh, that's right, because I lost all my stuff when I time traveled. And what's inventory? I'm wearing the golden ring. Good, good. So this is where we left off. All right, so let's. Okay, we don't need the glue repellent anymore. Meow meow. And Neko-chan has been leaving me alone. But when I start live streaming and playing Zork, now she got to come bug me, huh? Huh, Neko-chan. So, let's just do it this way. Get all. And then look. No! You will not. You will not. I will not let you destroy the headphone cord. You've already destroyed 2 of them. Get down. All right. And then what do we not need? Drop repellent. We don't need that anymore. So, we've got most of the attire. We have most of the attire for. We're collecting all the attire of the dungeon masters so that we can go ahead and so I think we just need the book, and then we could go try to do the end game. I think. So we got to go through the royal maze. I'm going to pour myself a cup of tea, and I'll be right back. There's the tea. Whoa. So we got to go do the royal. We got to do the royal maze. So that's this puzzle here. And the book let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and go up here. So here's the legend for the royal puzzle. And the sandstone walls can be pushed. The marble walls can't. So what we want to do is there's a book in this depression in the floor, and we need to get that book. And so we'll be pushing those walls. And if we put the book in the slot, we can get out of this maze, but we don't want to do that because we need the book. It's part of the Dungeon Master attire. So what we'll have to do is this sandstone wall will end up having to be, we'll push this square here. And so I guess we better push the south wall first. All right, so hopefully I can do this properly. So let's see, let's go back to the game and where we're at. Okay, let's go back to the map real quick. We're in the jewel room, so we're here. So we want to go west. Alright, so Nako. Oh, there's a warning note there. Okay, so let's go back. So I've got pretty much everything I need. So we'll go west. Museum entrance. This seems to be an entrance hall for some sort of, judging by the grand iron door to the west and the ornate stone doors, or ornate stone and wooden doors, which lead to the east and north respectively, and a few wide steps lead south. So let's go south now. This is a small square room, in the middle of which is a perfectly round hole through which you can discern the floor some 10 feet below. The place under the hole is dark, but it appears to be completely enclosed in rock. In any event, it doesn't seem likely that you could climb back up. Exits are west and up a few steps north. Lying on the ground is a small note of some kind. Read note. Warning. The royal puzzle is quite dangerous, and it is possible to become trapped within its confines. Please do not enter the puzzle after hours or when museum personnel are not present. What are you complaining about? Just okay. So let's go ahead and save. And let's go down. You are in a small square room, bounded to the north and west with marble walls, and to the east and south with sandstone walls. So we got our sandstone wall to the east and to the south. So first things first, I'm going to push the south wall. Push south wall. Okay, oh boy. The wall slides forward and you follow it. The architecture of this region is getting complex, so that further descriptions will be diagrams of the immediate vicinity in a 3x3 grid. The walls here are rock, but two different types, sandstone and marble. The following notations will be used. So my position is the two dots in the middle of the grid. MM is a marble wall, SS is a sandstone wall, and the rest is unknown. So let's see what our little... Alright, so we have, so let's see, on our map, that puts us right here, and this other sandstone wall is here now. So now I want to go east, south, east, east. Okay. So let's try that. So we're going to go east, south, east, east. East, south, east, and east. Get the phone cord out of your mouth. I'll throw you outside. You'll just come back in, won't you? She is being a little burger. You're being a little burger. You are being a little burger. I think it's when I put the headphone cords, the cord from the headphones gets her all excited. Okay, so let's push south wall, and I'm going to go ahead and do that twice. Push south wall, get book. Let's see if we can read the book. The book is written in a strong and elegant hand and is full of strange and wondrous pictures. The text is in a tongue unknown to you and is penned in many colors. Some of the words seem to change color as you read them. The book itself is very old and the pages dry and brittle. So let's push south wall again. Alright, so make sure I have the book. Yep, alright. So now we push this wall to here. We got the book. Okay, and then we push this wall to here again. So this sandstone wall that was here is now here. And this sandstone wall that was here so what we want to do now is we're here. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go north, 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 and north, and push this wall east. Alright, so let's try that. North, 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 and north. And we gotta push east wall. Teamity. Alright, so now, okay. Look at our map again. So we're now standing here. And this wall is now here. So what do we want to do now? We want to go... Okay, so now we want to go west, south, south, west, 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 south, south, west, west. West, south, south, oops, south, south, and west, and west. So we're here now. So now we want to go north, west, and north. And we're going to push this wall to here, so that we can push this wall. Oh boy, that's not going to work. Oh, yeah. It'll be here. So after, okay. Boy, this is getting complicated. But okay, so we're going to push the east wall as long as all right, where are... So we're here now, and we want to go north, east, north. Yeah. North, east. Huh? I mean west. And north. Okay, their circular opening is above me. Cool. So, so let's push east wall and try not to... The Y, okay, let's do that again. The wall slides forward and you follow it to this position. And do that again, and do that again. Okay, the wall's not moving anymore. So now we should be here. And I think we pushed this block all the way down to here. So we're here, so we want to go south, 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 south. So 1, 2, 3, 4. South 4 times. All right, here we go. Yep, south, south, and south. Now we should be able to go east, and east again, and north until we can't go north anymore. Alright, so now we want to push the west wall. Alright, so now let's see what we've done. So that wall is here now. And the thing is, we can't push it up, because if we push it up, we won't be able to push it. So, boy, this is starting to be a mess. And we're standing where that wall was. We're here. Alright, so we want to come back to this. Let's get back to this X first and get this wall out of the way. And then we also want, I think we need to push this sandstone wall out of our way. So we're going to go east, south, south, yeah. East and south. Was that 3 souths? Yeah, that's a marble. Alright, so that puts us. So now we want to go west, west, north. West, west, north. And push east wall. And check our... Okay, so we're here now. So now we want to go west, west, and push south wall. Push south wall. Alright. So now we're here. And this room with the ladder. Oh boy, I messed up. No, I pushed that one down. Okay, this one's, let's see, this block is pushed down all the way to here. And this block is pushed to here. So I need to push that. So I need to push that down twice. Let's see. So this block is now here. This block is now here, and this block is now here. It should be out of my way. I shouldn't have to touch that block. This block is here. Yeah, I shouldn't have to touch that block. So I want to go north, north, west, north, north. North, north, west, north, north. Now we go east, east, and east again. Oh, east and east. So there's a wall here, and there's a sandstone. So if I'm not confused, which I could very well be, we're standing here now. This block is here, so we got to push it once, it'll be here. And if we push it twice, it will be here. So we're going to push south wall twice. Push south wall. And do that again. Cool. So now what we need to do, oh boy. Okay, so we've 1, 2. So we're standing. We're here. This block with this ladder is here where this depression, where that X is. So we're here. So we need to go west, south, south, east, east. West, south, south, east, east. West, south, south, east, east, and north. All right. Yep, because I already pushed this sandstone wall to here, so. Did I go north? Yeah. Okay, so we should be standing right here, and this wall with the ladder should be here. So if we push it twice, so we want to push east wall, or push west wall, and push west wall again. So we want to do that twice. And do that again. Alright. So now that wall with the ladder is here. We're here. We've already got that block out of the way. So we want to go south and west. And yep, and so now we want to push the north wall until it won't move anymore. And that should stick. That ladder, since it's hanging off that side, that should stick that ladder underneath that hole. And we should be able to climb out of there. Now you can also get out of here by putting the book in this slot. But that doesn't do you no good, because you need the book as part of the Dungeon Master clothing attire to do the end game, which is so. So we want to go south and west. Oh, we already did that. So push north wall. Yep. Do that again. And do that again. And again. Nope. Okay, so now we should just be able to go west, north, and up. Oh. Save the game. All right. I think we're ready to go attempt the end game. So we got through that royal puzzle. That was tedious. So, let's check our map. I'm pretty sure alright. Northwest, north-north, west-west. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna... I do believe we're ready to attempt this end game. So here we go. North, west, north, Crystal Grotto, west, and west. Creepy Crawl, north, junction. So now I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're at the junction. We want to go east and northeast. Damp passage, northeast. Alright, the engravings room. You're in a room with passages heading southwest and southeast. The north wall is ornately carved, filled with strange runes and writing in an unfamiliar language. Beyond the once secret door are dark, forbidding stairs that lead down to a passage below. Dim light, as from torches. So let's go ahead and save again. And go down. And we're in the button room. You are standing at the southern end of a long, dimly lit hall. To the south, stairs ascend into darkness. To the north, the corridor is illuminated by torches, set high on the walls out of reach. On one wall is a red button. So let's push button. Look. Alrighty. Interesting. Let's go north again. Ah, here we are, the beam room. You're in the middle of a long north-south corridor whose walls are polished stone. A narrow red beam of light crosses the room at the north end, inches above the floor. Let's examine beam. Alright, let's try this. Block beam with sword. The beam is now interrupted by a sword lying on the floor. We could use the timber from the timber room here also, but I'm pretty sure we don't need this sword. So we don't really need to grab the timber out of the timber room. We'll go north again. Oh boy. This is part of a long hall. This is a part of the long hallway. The east and west walls are dressed in stone. Oh boy. In the center of the hall is a shallow stone channel. In the center of the room, the channel widens into a large hole, around which is engraved a compass rose. The hallway continues to the south. A large mirror fills the north side of the hallway. Now this thing, alright, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so that we're looking at this mirror. Because it's in the original position. No, wait a minute, what? In the center of the hall is a stop. Oh. See, there's the okay. That's not part of the mirror box. Okay, let's examine mirror. Oh boy. Open mirror. Let's look again. The east and west walls are stone. Push mirror. Aha! The mirror is mounted on a wood panel which moves slightly inward as you push and back out when you let go. The mirror feels fragile. A pull mirror? Wood panel. Oh, you can't see it. What the heck? All right, examine. Compass. Rows. Read. Rows. Huh. Well, heck. Examine. Channel. See nothing special about the tall stone channel. Let's look at this diagram again. Alright, let's try this. South. Get sword. North. Push. Mirror. Pull mirror. Can't go that way, west. Can we go north? There's a large mirror blocking your way. Open a man. Can't see a wood wall. I'm stuck. Darn it. Is it time? I know we have to interrupt that beam. Go north. Oh, wait, just go south. Push red button. South. I mean north. North. Aha! Yay! Save. The large mirror fills the north side of the hallway. The mirror is mounted on a panel which has been opened outward. You have to push that button. You have to push that button while the beam's blocked. That's what the deal was. So now we can go north. Inside the mirror. So, what we got to do, let's go ahead and look at the map. See, the Guardians of Zork are up here. And there's one on each side of this hallway. And what you got to do is you've got to turn this mirror box. You might be able to use the potion also. I'm not sure. But what they want you to do is you get inside this mirror box and you rotate it. Because right now the mirrors are facing north and south, and you need the mirrors facing east and west, so that as you're inside this box, pushing it up this hallway, the Guardians of Zork just see reflections of themselves. So just because there's one on each side of this hallway, looking at each other, and so they don't know. You're tricking the Guardians of Zork. So here we are. We're inside. You are inside a rectangular box of wood, whose structure is rather complicated. 4 sides in the roof are filled in, and the floor is open. As it took me, this was part of the reason I just couldn't understand. I could not understand this description at all, and the diagram wasn't helping me either when I was a kid. But so it was many, many years. I think it was somewhere in the vicinity of 2000 when I came back to Zork 3 and was finally able to get through it. So anyway, as you face the side opposite the entrance, 2 short sides are carved and polished wood are to your left and right. The left panel is mahogany, the right pine. The wall you face is red on its left half and black on its right. On the entrance side, the wall is white opposite the red part of the wall it faces and yellow opposite the black section. The painted walls are at least twice the length of the unpainted ones. The ceiling is painted blue. And the floor is a stone channel about 6 inches wide and a foot deep. The channel is orientated in a north-south direction. In the exact center of the room, the channel widens into a circular depression, perhaps 2 feet wide. Incised in stone around this area is a compass rose. Running from one short wall to the other at about waist height is a wooden bar, carefully carved and drilled. The bar is pierced in 2 places. The first hole is in the center of the bar, and thus the center of the room, and the second is at the left end of the room. Through each hole runs a wooden pole. The pole at the left end of the bar is short, extending about a foot above the bar, and ends in a hand grip. The pole has been dropped into a hole carved into the stone floor. The long pole at the center of the bar extends from the ceiling through the bar to the circular area in the stone channel. This bottom end of the pole has a T-bar a bit less than 2 feet long attached to it, and on the T-bar is carved an arrow. The arrow and T-bar are pointing west. Oh my goodness. So if we go back to our diagram, so this, we've got to raise this bar, because this bar, and rotate, we want this to and then we want to rotate this whole thing, and right now it's locked here. Oh boy, so let's raise short bar. What? All right. Through each hole runs okay, the mirror quietly swings shut. That's good. Raise short pole. The pole is now slightly above the floor. All right, so push white wall. Let's try that. Alright, let's push white wall again. And we're going to do it. Oh, cool. The arrow on the compass rose now indicates north. Okay, that's what we wanted. So now let's lower short pull. So okay, I see. It would have probably been fine, but so we want to push them. So now I think that we push the mahogany panel. I think. Because what we did, we were pushing a white wall. Alright. Let's try it. The structure slides north and stops over another compass rose. All right. Made it. North again. Oh, push mahogany panel. All right, so let's look at our map here. So, yeah, if you're trying to figure out that mirror box. So we were here, and we should be. We were here. We pushed. So the Guardians of Zork should be right there. So let's do that again, and do it again. The structure has reached the end of the stone channel and won't budge. So now the mahogany wall's facing this way. So we want to either push the red wall or the black wall to open this mirror, right? So let's try that. So how do we open this mirror? Oh, wait a minute. We can't. Because we've got to rotate it again. So so we got to rotate this thing again, evidently. So we'll raise the short pole. So we need those mirrors. So okay, the mahogany is up. So this is north. All right, raise short pole. And we're going to push red wall. And do that again. Lower short pole. hopefully now. All right, so this is facing. Okay, so now we're looking. That's east now. So that's actually here this time. So we want to either push the black wall or the yellow wall. All right, hopefully that'll open the mirror. What? What? Let's keep doing it. Oops. Meow meow. Leave the keyboard alone. Okay, it's still up. Well, how do I get out of the mirror box? Okay, we were pushing the black wall, and that didn't work. So let's try pushing the white wall. See what happens. Do that again. All right. So now, lower, short, pull. Okay, it's evidently on the entrance side. Aha. So it's going to be the white. This is the entrance. Oh boy. Open. Entrance. No. I don't think so. Should there be a magnet in my pocket? Well, I've got the. Hi, Lizzie. I've got the mirror box. I've got the mirror box pushed past the Guardians of Zork. And I'm stuck in it. I can't figure out how to open it now. But I do have the mirror box. I I did get the mirror box pushed past the Guardians of Zork. But yeah, I'm Hello Sailor does work in this game. Oh, he gives us the vial of invisibility potion, which I think is another way to get past the Guardians of Zork. But I decided to go ahead and use the mirror box. No, there really wasn't. The hint was in Zork 1. The hint was in Zork 1, and you see, and finally when you see this sailor sailing by in Zork 3, you just have to remember you just have to remember all the way back to Zork 1. So, all right. You know what? It's been an hour. 5-minute break. Be right back. Well, there was a hint. It's, but the hint was 2 games ago. But it is. Be right. Oops. 5-minute break. Oh. And I got to figure out how to get this box open now that I got past the Guardians of Zork. And then maybe. And this end game is really hard, though. It's like, if I remember right. I remembered everything really good up to this point, though. We just, I don't know when you showed up, but we just, we had just completed the royal puzzle and got the dusty book out of there, and that was tedious. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a smoke break. Oh boy. Right? Yeah, I think it was 10 years. Well, no, it's 20 years ago for me. Well, you don't have to use the puzzle box. You can use the invisibility potion that you get from saying hello, sailor, when the sailor's passing by. It only lasts for a couple turns. And I could be wrong on that, but I think you can use the invisibility potion. But I went ahead and used the puzzle box. The mirror box. And, so, were you here when I explained the mirror box on the map? Like here's the original position of the box. And this wall opens and lets you in there. And so the mirrors are facing north and south. So you got to rotate this thing so that you can push it up this hallway. And when you get to the Guardians of Zork, yeah. The mirror fools them and you push right past them. So I'm here. I'm here in hallway 5 right now. Stuck in the mirror box. Oh boy. So I'm going to take a break and come back and see how the heck we can get out of this thing. Right? So, yeah. Maybe I could just break the thing open. I don't need it no more. Oh boy. Meow meow. Or did you? Okay. I'll give you some food. I already fed you today, meow meow. Or you're starting to eat more, huh? I gave you a treat. Meow meow meow. There you go. How's the power doing? Well, 3, pretty good, pretty good. All right. Well, you push walls. So just the short pole. The short pole. When you first start out, it's stuck in a hole in the ground, and the bar can't move. So what we did was we raised the short pole, and then we push walls. So we pushed walls, and I went the wrong way because I was pushing a white wall. So we went all the way around to get this point to the north. So so we got this mahogany panel facing north. So then you drop this pole back in to this trench, and you push the mahogany panel. You push the mahogany panel, which is facing north, after we rotate it. Well, it's part of the mirror box, and so you could probably, and this seems to be the entrance. That's how we got in. So I've got this black wall and this yellow wall facing north now. But let's raise T-bar. See what happens. Push T-bar. Maybe you might be able to pull T-bar. You can't move the T-bar. I didn't think so. So let's try it. Turn T-bar. But we don't want to turn it. You can't turn that. It just shows you, it's part of the compass rose. So it tells you what direction the box is facing. So anyway, what if can I hit the black or yellow wall? Ah! Fist. With hand? Nope. With staff. Let's try that. I've known strange people, but fighting a black panel? Open black panel? Huh. Alright. Let's save. Mirror. Let me look at this map again. Yeah. I sure do have 7 out of 7 points, but that doesn't get you to the end of the game. I think all that means, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure all that means is I have all the attire of the Dungeon Master now. So I've got the book, the staff. I don't need the torch. So, the golden amulet, the cloak, the hood, and the golden ring. So we need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Who knows what the 7th point was for? Let's push white wall again. See. Huh? Yarg! So now we're in the original position. I'll try that. Wave ring. Wave staff. Oh. Yarg. Up. The painted walls, or at least one of the ceiling. Oh, there is a ceiling. There's not a floor. Running from one short wall to the other at about waist height is a wooden bar, carefully carved and drilled. This bar is pierced in two places. The first hole is in the center of the bar and thus the center of the room. The second hole is at the left end of the room. Through each hole runs a wooden pole. The pole at the left end of the bar is short, extending about a foot above the bar, and ends in a hand grip. The pole is resting on the stone floor. The long pole in the center of the bar extends and on the T-bar is carved an arrow. The arrow and T-bar are pointing west. Alright, I'm going to try something here. Push. It don't matter which one. Do that again. Alright. Push mahogany. Wall. Whoa! I tried that. I thought. Oh, I forgot to lower the. So I can make it fall apart. See, it sways unsteadily. So it's swaying unsteadily. Alright, so look. What the heck? It can't be that hard to get out of this box, can it? Pull hand grip. Sure. Pull grip. Yeah, I can raise or lower the pull. Raise. Long pull. Lower, long, pull. I'm stuck inside the dang mirror box. Alright, let's look. What? Okay, the arrow and T-bar are pointing west. I think I need those pointed east, but until I figure out how to open this box, it doesn't really matter. All right, let me see here. try this again. Oh. All right, lower, short, pull. Let's look. Or let's look at this. It's not the mahogany wall. Pine wall. Push pine wall. Oh no! Well, cool. I figured it out. The pine wall opens. Nice. Thank you. Restore. So we need to oh. Whoops. So we want the pine wall to face north. So we want the mahogany wall to face south. So we want all this to say south. All right. So do that again. All right, now push pine wall. Holy cow. Man. Save. End game. Open door. Knock on door. Holy cow. Okay, here we go. Man. No, this last part. Is really hard. Of this game. The knock reverberates along the hall. For a time it seems there will be no answer. Then you hear someone unlatching the small wooden panel. Through the bars of the great door, a wrinkled face of an old man appears. After a moment, he starts to smile broadly. He disappears for an instant, and the massive door opens without a sound. The old man motions, and you feel yourself drawn toward him. I am the master of the dungeon, he booms. I have been watching you closely during your journey through the great underground empire. Yes, he says, as if recalling some almost forgotten time. We have met before, although I may not appear as I did then. You look closely into his deeply lined face and see the faces of the old man by the secret door, your friend at the cliff, and the hooded figure. You have shown kindness to the old man and compassion toward the hooded one. I have seen you display patience in the puzzle and trust at the cliff. You have demonstrated strength, ingenuity, and valor. However, one final test awaits you. Now, command me as you will and complete your quest. Oh boy. You are in a narrow north-south corridor. At the south end is a door. And at the north end is a east-west corridor. The door is closed. The dungeon master is quietly leaning on his staff here. Holy cow. So, he is dressed simply in a hood and a cloak, wearing an amulet and a ring, carrying an old book under one arm, and leading on a wooden staff. A single key, as if to a prison cell, hangs from his belt. East, west, north. Okay, now we're in the south corridor. Okay, so I was a little confused. So now we're here. Okay, so we were in the narrow corridor. Is he following? He follows. So, does it matter? This is a hall with polished marble walls. It widens slightly as it turns west at its northern and southern ends. North? So now we're in the north corridor. Alright. This is a wide east-west corridor which opens into a narrow northern parapet at its center. You can see flames and smoke as you peer towards the parapet. The corridor turns south at either end, and in the center of the south hall is a heavy wooden door with a small window with barred iron. The door is closed. Open window. Open door. The cell door opens. Alright, so we're here. We open the door, so let's go north. You are standing behind a stone retaining wall, which rims a large parapet overlooking a fiery pit. It is difficult to see through the smoke and flame which fills the pit, but it seems more or less bottomless. The pit itself is circular, about 200 feet in diameter, and is fashioned of roughly hewn stone. The flames generate considerable heat, so it is rather uncomfortable standing here. There is an object here which looks like a sundial. On it are an indicator arrow and a large button. On the face of the dials are numbers 1 through 8. The indicator points to the number 1. To the south, across a narrow corridor, is a prison cell. The dungeon master follows you. Alright, so I think it's just a matter of trial and error now. I could be wrong. But we want to get from the prison cell to the treasury of Zork. So I want to go into the prison cell, I think. have the dungeon master. Alright, so you're in a featureless prison cell. You see an east-west corridor. Your view also takes in the parapet and behind. Alright, so save. We'll call it cell. Master, comma. Turn dial to 2. Push button. You notice the cell door is now closed. South. Open door. South. Closed door. South. I'm pretty sure you got to tell the we want to get from the prison cell to the treasury of Zork. You can see through the small window. Alright, let's try this. Master, comma, north, comma, turn dial, 2, 3. Go north. Does that work? Very well. Okay, that works. Turn dial 2, 3. Master. Push button. Alright, master. Oops. Turn dial 2, 4. Open door. Alright. Restore. Is the door open? Close. Oops. Master. Walk north. Master. Turn dial to 4. Push button. Oh. All right, let's master, walk north. Turn dial to 5. I hope it's not 2. Push button. You're in a bare prison cell. RPGs probably. Yeah, but there's just something. There's something about these text adventures. All right, let's try 5. Watch it be 8. Oh no, that was 5. Okay, so all right, save. Okay, master. Turn dial to 6. All right, that wasn't the way to go. So restore. Master. Turn, dial. Just go trial and error. Here we are. 7. Push button. Turn dial. You know, I thought it should be 8 anyway. Just because it's like it's in the infinity symbol on its side. All right. What the heck? All right. Huh. We tried all of them, right? Now what? I might be able to. Dirt. Alright, so, okay. Let's try that. Try this all over again. Let's start with 8. Nope, that don't work. Alright, I haven't tried 1 and 2, huh? I mean, not with me in this room anyway. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Or do you have to close the door first? So close to the end of this game, and I couldn't unlock the door with the key. I can't remember this last part. Alright. Close door. Master. Turn dial. 2, 8. Push button. I've been doing this all with the door open, right? Oh. Hard. Right? It's big, yeah, it's... Alright. There is no such setting. Huh. Oh, there was no 9, so it's still at 1. Alright. Try this all again. With the door closed. Oh. I need a comma. Right? Okay, that was 2, right? So... Arg. I miss one? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I tried to read the book before, but I tried to read the book before, but I couldn't. But now I can. I tried to read the book when I got it. The book seems to will itself open to a specific page. On it is a picture of 8 small rooms located around a great circle of flame. All are identical, save one, which has a bronze door leading to a magnificent room bathed in golden light. So did I have to read the book before I... Alright. You have to read the book first. Maybe. So one of these north. So we're looking for a bronze door, right? Let's start with 8. Alright. Turn dial to 7. Push button. Aha! Yeah, and I've got it on live chat instead of top chat. That is weird. There's the Neko-chan. Neko. What are we... Okay, 7 seems to be the number. Restore. Oh, I'm over here. Read book. Close door. Master. Turn dial to 7. Push button. What the heck? Read book. Restore. Don't close the door. Don't close the cell door. Read book. Master. Turn dial to 7. Push. UTTO. Push button. Oh. What the heck? All right, let's see here. Turn dial to 8. Push button. See, that closed the door. Open door. Weird. Oh! All right. Here's why I think it has something. Okay. Maybe we have to start and maybe it depends on what cell. Because I started. Okay, I've got it. Okay, so let's go north. Read book. The door's open. Turn dial to 7. Push button. Oh, the cell door. So the cell door closed that time. What the heck? What? I'm so confused. I'm confused. Well, I didn't want to do this, but here we go. Interactive fiction, Infocom, Invisiclues. All right, I'll try that. Now, so open terminal here. What is this? All right, maybe. That's what I thought. That was just nothing. Yeah. Z Machine and Visiclues. I have no idea, because you know what? I found these 20 years ago. And I've somehow managed to keep them. I've somehow managed to keep them from. Somehow, in all the backups I've lost in the last 20 years, I've managed to hold on to these somehow. How do I get out of the cell? Can't you open the door? If the dial has been set to a new number, and you have had the Dungeon Master push the button while you are in the cell, there is no way back. Yeah, yeah, I know that. Yeah. Ah. This is a no shit. Pushing the button causes the cell selected to appear in the cell that was there to go back. Yeah, I figured out. I haven't found the bronze door yet. This is just, huh? Yeah. Man, I can't even figure this out with Invisiclues. Ah. Okay. So, see, so you have to start in cell 4. So it matters what cell you start from. What the heck? I must have used InvisiClues 20 years ago. How the heck are you supposed to figure that out? I mean, alright, let's see what happens. How are you supposed to figure that out? How the heck are you supposed to... Alright, let's see what happens. Restore. North. That's what... Yeah, where's the... How are we supposed to figure that out? Just trial and error? But Christ, there's like 8 times 64 possibilities. There's fixed 64 possibilities to try. You know, starting in each room and trying all 8. How are you just supposed to trial and error all 64 possibilities? Am I right on the... Criminy. What, I tried like... Holy cow. Alright, read book. Turn dial 2-4. Alright, master. Comma, turn dial 2-8. Push button. What the... Oh, I didn't turn... Oh, you're right. I forgot to push the button when I turned the dial to 4. Thank you. Turn dial to 4. Let's read this book first. Open door. South. Ooh! Okay. All right. Master. I didn't see no hint. Found the bronze door anyway. I need a... The key seems to mold itself. Well, if I would have went into the cell each time, you could have figured out to start at 4 anyway. So it's still not that bad, but so south. Open door. Bronze door. South. The treasury of Zork. So you have to figure out which cell has the bronze door in it to start with, which was 4. And when I was going into the cell and have them turn it to 4, 4 was ending up where the dungeon master was, but I was just ending up somewhere else, and I'm stuck there forever. Okay, I get it. I get it now. So anyway, treasury of Zork. So once you find the bronze door, then you have to try all 8. But I didn't even find the bronze door. Wow. But I wouldn't. This is a large room, richly appointed in a style that bespeaks exquisite taste. To judge from its contents, it's the ultimate storehouse of wealth of the great underground empire. There are chests here containing precious jewels, mountains of Zorkmids, rare paintings, ancient statuary, and beguiling curios. On one wall is an anointed map of the empire. Annotated. On one wall is an annotated map of the empire, showing the locations of various troves of treasure and of several superior scenic views. On a desk at the far end of the room may be found stock certificates representing a controlling interest in Frozbozco International, the multinational conglomerate and parent company of the Frobos Magic Boat Company, etc., etc. As you gleefully examine your newfound riches, the dungeon master materializes beside you and says, "Now that you have solved all the mysteries of the dungeon, it is time for you to assume your rightly earned place in the scheme of things. Long have I waited for one capable of releasing me from my burden." He taps you lightly on the head with his staff, mumbling a few well-chosen spells, and you feel yourself changing, growing older and more stooped. For a moment, there are 2 identical mages standing among the treasure. And then your counterpart dissolves into a mist and disappears, a sardonic grin on his face. For a moment, you are relieved, safe in the knowledge that you have at last completed your quest in Zork. You begin to feel the vast powers and lore at your command and thirst for an opportunity to use them. Holy cow. Well, dang it. Had to consult Invisiclues at the very end. Erg. Yarg. But that's okay. I don't think I would have figured that out I think I'd have been stuck there and stuck there and stuck there, so. Well, that wasn't too bad. I guess having to look at one clue for the whole game's not terrible. I was worried. But I don't think I'd have. I don't. So, um, so it looks like Tuesday. So it looks like Tuesday I have to pick another game. Um, I was considering doing Andrew Plotkin's Spider and Web, and then coming back to Infocom after that one. But I don't know. So anyone that sees this before Tuesday night, leave a comment for a suggestion on what game we're going to start Tuesday. I'm leaning towards taking a break from Infocom and doing Spider and Web. Yep. And I was looking through you suggested a game, and I didn't remember it. On one of these streams, I don't remember when it was, but I didn't remember the game. But when I was looking through my interactive fiction files, I did. It's there. It's on my phone actually, and I do remember starting it. Theater. I don't remember playing it, but it's on my phone, and I did at least start it once upon a time. So, yeah, I think that's the one that's on my phone. Let me check here. Yep. So yeah, that's right there on my phone. So I have played that before, but I must not have played it very much. I must have just like barely started it or something. But it is on my phone, but I didn't remember it till I was looking, because Hunky Punk does a pretty good job. Is the name of the app for Android for doing text adventures. And then another Andrew Plotkin one that I started and never finished was Dreamhold. But yeah, Hunky Punk is basically there's not the it's not the only way. It's not the only app that does interactive fiction titles on Android, but it was the one that I found worked best. Was named Hunky Punk. And I'm surprised that's still on the phone. But yeah. So yeah, I started it once upon a time, but I never never finished it. And I don't even remember. There was another one. I think that was the other one I liked. There was weren't there like two keyboards with it, and one of them had like all your verbs on it, and so all you had to type was the noun. or you could switch to a regular keyboard. There was another one that wasn't hung, that was pretty good too. So that might be the other one. That might be my second choice. It's been a while. I've gotten older, and it's just too hard to read on the phone anymore. So, so it looks like Spider and Web. Looks like I'll start Spider and Web Tuesday, which is called the file name is Tangle, and yeah, and it has the north-south. That one's pretty good too. I can't remember why. I have no idea why I decided Hunky Punk was better. It might be that I just can't remember why I changed to Hunky Punk. I just can't remember. But that one's that's a good app too. A nice thing about Spider and Web is you can pretty much mess up. It doesn't matter what you do until you get to the end. At the end sequence, you have to do everything just right. But you can mess up. You can mess up a lot in that game until you get to the end game. Once you're in the end game, there ain't no messing up in Spider and Web. I remember that much about it. So that's what I'm leaning towards on Tuesday, and we'll be back with Ultima 7 on Thursday and Saturday. So see you next time, and it's sort of a time travel game. You do travel back. You do travel in time a whole bunch of times, but you're not really time traveling. You're going. It's like you're being interrogated, and the guy's messing with your head, and so it's more like you're going back and forth in your memories. It's a pretty, but yeah, it's a pretty neat game. But it is like you travel back in time and do things over and over again until you do them all the way you did them. And I may, in between the normal scheduled streams, there may be some more Shadowrun returns. I'm not sure. Thank you for watching. It's trippy. I'll just put that about Spider and Web. It's trippy. It's hard to explain, but it's fun. And I'll see you next time. So next text adventure will be Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thanks for watching. I guess I should say all the YouTube stuff, huh? Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And ring that bell. See you next time.